In light of the current and future threats to Israel, the Israeli Air Force has grown exponentially and is already on a path to procure a significant amount of advanced aircraft. With the latest Israeli fighter jet, the F-35I, a cutting-edge aircraft that has set the country apart in the world of military aviation, the current war in Gaza has taken a new turn. Although the F-35 has been used in various missions showcasing its versatility and effectiveness in modern warfare, the Israeli version is customized to meet specific operational requirements. However, from its advanced technology to its impressive capabilities, how is this Israeli jet a force to be reckoned with in the region? Join us as we explore every detail of Israel's exclusive fighter jet. A closer look. What exactly is the new Israeli jet? Let's take a closer look at the exclusive fighter jet, the F-35I Adir. Designed for stealth and equipped with advanced technology, the F-35I is considered one of the most sophisticated fighter jets in the world. With its ability to evade radar detection and conduct precision airstrikes, the F-35I provides Israel with a strategic edge in the region. Unlike other countries that have the F-35, Israel's version is customized to meet specific operational requirements. This includes unique electronic warfare systems and Israeli-made weapons integration, making it a powerful asset for the Israeli Air Force. The F-35I has been used in various missions, showcasing its versatility and effectiveness in modern warfare. Its ability to gather and share intelligence in real time makes it a force multiplier on the battlefield. The IAF's F-35I, the Adir, mighty one. Israel became the first country to select the F-35 through the United States government's foreign military sales process, when a letter of agreement was signed in October of 2010. On June 22, 2016, the Israeli Air Force received the first F-35A Adir for Israel at a ceremony in Fort Worth, Texas. It also had its very first flight from the Fort Worth facility. Just a few short months later, the first two F-35 Adir arrived at Nevatim Air Force Base. The Israeli Air Force declared its F-35 fleet operationally capable in December of 2017, marking the completion of an intensive integration and training effort conducted at Nevatim AFB, Israel. The Israeli Air Force also gave the F-35 the Hebrew name Adir, meaning mighty one, and we all know that this jet is one mighty beast. Program milestones. The first two F-35s landed in Israel and will be the first fifth-generation jet fighters the U.S. allowed to a foreign ally. The two Adir jets are only the beginning. Over the next 8 years, Israel will be receiving 50 aircraft, forming two full Adir squadrons flying the F-35. Number 140 Squadron will be the first to receive the new fighters. The initial batch of 19 is being delivered in the standard A configuration, while the remaining 31 will be fully equipped F-35Is, fitted with indigenous Israeli systems and weapons. The most recent milestones occurred in 2020, with the Israeli Air Force receiving 3 additional F-35As, the first AS-15 instrumented test F-35 aircraft, and they inaugurated a second F-35 squadron. In 2018, the Israeli Air Force announced that the first F-35 made its combat debut and received its first 3F aircraft for its fleet. Specs for the jet. As the first fifth-generation stealth combat aircraft to enter operational services outside of the USA, the Adir introduces new dimensions of air warfare, available only for the Israeli Air Force. The new fighter will benefit from an extremely low radar signature, enabling it to operate undetected inside enemy territory and within missile-defended airspace, thus dominating airspace much larger than previous generation fighters could do. With its aerodynamic performance and advanced integrated avionics, the F-35A will provide next-generation stealth, enhanced situational awareness, and reduced vulnerability for the Israelis. The conventional takeoff and landing CTOL F-35A gives the Israeli Air Force the power to dominate the skies anytime, anywhere. It is an agile, versatile, high-performance, 9G-capable multi-role fighter that combines stealth, sensor fusion, and unprecedented situational awareness. Besides, the F-35A's advanced sensor package is designed to gather, fuse, and distribute more information than any fighter in history, giving operators a decisive advantage over all adversaries. Its processing power, open architecture, sophisticated sensors, information fusion, and flexible communication links make the F-35 an indispensable tool in future homeland defense, joint and coalition irregular warfare, and major combat operations. Because logistics support accounts for 2/3 of an aircraft's life cycle cost, the F-35 is designed to achieve unprecedented reliability and maintainability, combined with a highly responsive support and training system linked with the latest information technology. The Autonomic Logistics Information System, ALIS, integrates current performance, operational parameters, configuration, scheduled upgrades and maintenance, component history, predictive diagnostics, prognostics and health management, operation scheduling, training, mission planning, and service support for the F-35. Essentially, ALIS performs behind-the-scenes monitoring, maintenance, and prognostics to support the aircraft, ensure continued health, and enhance operational planning and execution. Furthermore, the F-35's electronic sensors include the Electro-Optical Distributed Aperture System, DAS. This system provides pilots with situational awareness in a sphere around the aircraft for enhanced missile warning, aircraft warning, and day-night pilot vision. Additionally, the aircraft is equipped with the Electro-Optical Targeting System, EOTS. The internally mounted EOTS provides extended range detection and precision targeting against ground targets, plus long-range detection of air-to-air threats. The F-35's helmet-mounted display system is the most advanced system of its kind. All the intelligence and targeting information an F-35 pilot needs to complete the mission is displayed on the helmet's visor. The F-35 contains state-of-the-art tactical data links that secure data sharing among its flight members and other airborne, surface, and ground-based platforms required to perform assigned missions. The commitment of JSF partner nations to common communications capabilities and web-enabled logistics support will enable a new level of coalition interoperability. These capabilities allow the F-35s to lead the defense community in the migration to the net-centric war-fighting force of the future. Also, the engine produces 43,000 pounds of thrust and consists of a 3-stage fan, a 6-stage compressor, an annular combustor, and a single-stage high-pressure turbine and a 2-stage low-pressure turbine. The F-35 is designed to provide the pilot with unsurpassed situational awareness, positive target identification, and precision strikes in all weather conditions. Mission systems integration and outstanding over-the-nose visibility features enhance pilot performance dramatically. With 9 countries involved in its development, the United States, United Kingdom, Italy, Netherlands, Turkey, Canada, Denmark, Norway, and Australia, the F-35 represents a new model of international cooperation, ensuring U.S. and coalition partner security well into the 21st century. While the F-35 is not as fast as its predecessors, it is designed to fly longer and faster than most fighter jets, using internally stored fuel and armament, thus maintaining the low observable characteristics of the aircraft. Such sensor fusion and cooperative mission performance will enable Adir to operate autonomously without dependency or support on other aircraft that may be vulnerable to enemy defenses or provide early warning to the enemy. The new fighter's capabilities and other attributes will provide the Israel Air Force with a game-changing platform that has not been seen in the region since the introduction of the F-15 Eagle by the IAF 40 years ago. The IAF's F-15 Eagle, the Ra'am Thunder, one of the fighter jets most associated with Israel, is the F-15 Eagle. The first F-15 touched down in Israel in 1976, and the jet has served continuously and without defeat since. In 1998, the Israeli Air Force introduced a new jet version designed for air-to-air and air-to-ground combat, the Ra'am. meaning Thunder, serves as the long-range striking arm of the Israeli Air Force, complementing the new F-35I Adir fighter to ensure Israeli air superiority now and into the foreseeable future. The earliest versions of the McDonnell Douglas, which is now Boeing, F-15 Eagle were pure air-to-air fighters. Large, twin-engine, single-seat fighters, they featured a bubble canopy for excellent visibility, a powerful APG-63 radar, a combat load of 4 AIM-7 Sparrow radar-guarded missiles, and 4 AIM-9 Sidewinder infrared-guided missiles, and an M61 Gatling gun. The two Pratt & Whitney F-100 engines gave the F-15 such an impressive power-to-weight ratio that the new jet could easily accelerate. The F-15 has electronic systems and weaponry to detect, acquire, track, and attack enemy aircraft while operating in friendly or enemy-controlled airspace. Weapons and flight control systems are also designed so that one person can safely and effectively perform air-to-air combat. In addition, the F-15's superior maneuverability and acceleration are achieved through a high engine thrust-to-weight ratio and low wing loading. The ratio of aircraft weight to its wing area is a vital factor in maneuverability, and combined with the high thrust-to-weight ratio, it enables the aircraft to turn tightly without losing airspeed. A multi-mission avionics system sets the F-15 apart from other fighter aircraft. It includes a heads-up display, advanced radar, inertial navigation system, flight instruments, ultra-high-frequency communications, tactical navigation system, and instrument landing system. It also has an internally mounted tactical electronic warfare system, an identification friend or foe system, and an electronic countermeasures set, and a central digital computer. Furthermore, the pilot's heads-up display projects all essential flight information gathered by the integrated avionics system on the windscreen. This display, visible in any light condition, provides information necessary to track and destroy an enemy aircraft without looking down at the cockpit instruments. The F-15's versatile pulse Doppler radar system can look up at high-flying targets and down at low-flying targets without being confused by ground clutter. It can detect and track aircraft and small high-speed targets at distances from beyond visual range to close range and at altitudes down to treetop level. Also, the radar feeds target information into the central computer for effective weapons delivery. The radar automatically acquires enemy aircraft for close-in dogfights, and this information is projected on the heads-up display. The F-15's electronic warfare system provides threat warning and automatic countermeasures against selected threats. The F-15 can carry a variety of air-to-air weaponry. An automated weapon system enables the pilot to perform aerial combat safely and effectively, using the heads-up display, avionics, and weapon controls on the engine throttles or control stick. When the pilot changes from one weapon system to another, visual guidance for the required weapon automatically appears on the heads-up display. The Eagle can be armed with combinations of different air-to-air weapons. AIM-120 advanced medium-range air-to-air missiles on its lower fuselage corners, AIM-9 LM Sidewinder or AIM-120 missiles on the two pylons under the wings, and an internal 20mm Gatling gun in the right wing root. The F-15E is a two-seat, dual-role, totally integrated fighter for all-weather air-to-air and deep interdiction missions. The rear cockpit is upgraded to include 4 multi-purpose CRT displays for aircraft systems and weapons management. The digital, triple-redundant Lear-Siegler flight control system permits coupled automatic terrain following, enhanced by a ring laser gyro inertial navigation system. However, for low altitude, high-speed penetration, and precision attacks on tactical targets at night or in adverse weather, the F-15E carries a high-resolution APG-70 radar and low-altitude navigation and targets infrared for night pods. The first F-15A flight was made in July 1972, and the first flight of the two-seat F-15B, formerly TF-15A trainer, was made in July 1973. The first Eagle F-15B was delivered in November 1974. In January 1976, the first Eagle destined for a combat squadron was delivered. The single-seat F-15C and two-seat F-15D models entered the Air Force inventory in 1979. These new models have the Production Eagle package and PEP 2000, which includes 2,000 pounds, 900 kilograms additional internal fuel, provision for carrying exterior conformal fuel tanks, and increased maximum takeoff weight of up to 68,000 pounds. The F-15 multi-stage improvement program was initiated in February 1983, with the first production of MSIP F-15C in 1985. Improvements included an upgraded central computer, a programmable armament control set allowing for advanced versions of the AIM-7, AIM-9, and AIM-120A missiles, and an expanded tactical electronic warfare system that provides improvements to the ALR-56C radar warning receiver and ALQ-135 countermeasure set. The final 43 included a Hughes APG-70 radar, the IAF F-16I, the SUFA, Storm. In addition, the second, third, and fourth largest F-16 fleets belong to the Middle Eastern countries Israel, Turkey, and Egypt, respectively. Israel alone has an estimated 362 F-16s. The F-16I SUFA, meaning Storm, is a modified variant of the F-16D Block 50 and 52 fighter and ground attack aircraft, with the capability of the avionics and weapon systems modified to meet the requirements of the Israeli Air Force. Israel ordered 50 F-16I aircraft in 2001 and signed the agreement for an optional additional 52 aircraft in September. The IAF selected the F-16I in a two-seat configuration only, and it increased the number of Israeli Air Force F-16 aircraft to 362, giving the IAF the largest fleet of F-16 fighters apart from the U.S. In the late 2010s, Israel was willing to sell Croatia 12 of its used F-16s for $500 million, but the U.S. objected because Israel had substantially upgraded those jets since acquiring them 3 decades earlier, so the deal was canceled. The upgrades included sophisticated electronics and radar systems. Although the U.S. probably wouldn't object to Israel supplying Ukraine with F-16s, given this Croatian precedent, it may first condition its approval on Israel downgrading those jets by stripping them of such sensitive components. Still, Israel has been unwilling to transfer any air defenses Ukraine has directly requested to date, so it may also be reluctant to give Kiev even older F-16s anytime soon. Last year, Israel even turned down a U.S. request to transfer outdated American-built MIM-23 Hawk surface-to-air missiles it has in storage. Recently, the Israel Defense Forces, IDF, successfully used their newly acquired F-35I Adir fighter jets to shoot down an incoming cruise missile, marking the first known instance of the American-made stealth fighter achieving such a feat. On November 2, 2023, the IDF, Israel Defense Forces, released video footage of the interception, but did not disclose the specific launch site or the weapon used in the takedown. However, Israel's F-35I variants have advanced air-to-air missiles, including the AIM-9X Sidewinder and the AIM-120 AMRAAM. In a groundbreaking aerial defense operation, the Israel Defense Forces announced the successful use of their F-35I Adir fighter jets to intercept a cruise missile, showcasing the stealth aircraft's advanced capabilities. The missile, detected by Israel Air Force's IAF sophisticated control systems, was neutralized after the F-35Is tracked its trajectory and engaged the threat. However, both the F-15 and the F-16 cannot stand up to the newly acquired F-35I. Israel's F-35I Adir is not just a fighter jet, it's a game-changer. With its prowess evading radar detection and conducting precision airstrikes, the F-35I gives Israel a strategic edge in the region. Its ability to gather and share intelligence in real time makes it a force multiplier on the battlefield. But do you think the F-35I could be considered one of the most sophisticated fighter jets in the world? Thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful content, and we will see you in the next one.